One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Time for Stacks and Hacks. I have stacks of information. Rich has life hacks. Random information I have. A poll found candy canes are more likely to be used as decorations than food. 60% of us use them as decorating, and some of us like to eat them.
The most delicious decorations ever. I love when candy canes are on Christmas trees because I'm just taking them left and right.
There's a new trend called airport rules, and it's a way of saying that you're treating yourself and anything goes. Like eating pizza for breakfast, having a drink at any hour, and wearing pajamas all day. You notice that when you go to the airport, sometimes you got an early flight, you see someone at the bar.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
What the hell?
And like the burger places that open up at 5 a.m., why not? Why not get a burger at 5 a.m.?
And speaking of airports, I don't know, this is all over the internet right now, and I brought it up, was it yesterday or last week, about airplane mode? Remember, I was like, that's all BS, right? Well, Pilot explains the real reason you can't use your phone on a plane, and it should be on airplane mode.
The airplane mode button on your phone is not a conspiracy. So if you forget to put your phone on airplane mode, no, it's not the end of the world. The plane will not fall out of the sky, and it won't even mess with the systems on board. However, it does have the potential to mess with the headsets. If you have an aircraft with 70, 80, 150 people on board, and even 3 or 4 people's phones start to try to make a connection to a radio tower for an incoming phone call, it sends out radio waves. There's the potential that those radio waves can interfere with the radio waves of the headset that the pilots are using. It's definitely pretty annoying when you're trying to copy down instructions. So if you're ever curious why you got to put on airplane mode, that's why.
Okay.
Fair enough.
A guy on a delayed flight stuck on the plane in Atlanta with a bunch of people. So he pulled out his saxophone. While everyone was hanging out, you couldn't get off the plane.
Let's hear you.
Enough! I would have stood up. Enough!
Oh, man.
I didn't come on this plane. They'd be like, Scrooge. Yeah, that's cool.
Good for him.
According
that's fun.
to an ear, nose, and throat doctor, blowing your nose too hard can actually make cold symptoms worse. And there's stuff going around right now. They say, instead of one big blow, take your time and blow gently. The average American will spend over $2,000 this holiday season, including $846 on travel, $658 on putting on the holidays, and $559 on gifts. Good news for coffee drinkers. A new study suggests that regular coffee consumption could extend your lifespan by nearly 2 years, which is perfect because I'm 2 years into the coffee game.
It's like coffee and beer. It's like every year they're either good for you or bad for you.
Tokyo, Japan will implement a 4-day work week for its government employees next year to encourage women to have more kids. Taco Bell is opening a new beverage-focused place called Live Mas Cafe. The first one will be in San Diego, and the servers are called Bellristas. Rich, what do you got for life hacks?
It's getting cold in the morning. Peyton, you park your car outside, right?
I do.
Have you had to deal with a icy or frosty windshield yet?
Not yet, but I have experienced it.
It's coming. It's coming probably even in the next few days here.
Okay.
So I want you to try this life hack. Here's what you do. You get a potato and you cut it in half and you rub the potato on your windshield. So the sugar from the potato creates a barrier on the window preventing ice from forming. In the morning, you're not going to have to scrape at all.
Okay.
A half a potato. And if for some reason your locks kind of freeze up on your door, just spray a little hand sanitizer in it because it'll de-ice it in a heartbeat.
Oh, perfect.
Like within seconds, you'll be able to get in. So if you're having a cold morning, try those life hacks there up at John Jay and Rich.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
.com.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.